What's up, world, and welcome to our show, Cuzzo Convo. We're your hosts, Renaissance Ronnie
and Mo Lovely. We're here to have an open dialogue about all things Black reality TV, highlighting positivity and giving out real life accountability checks.
So grab your seat and whatever you need, because we about to dig in.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of
Cuzzo
Convo. I am your host, Mo Lovely.
I am Renaissance Ronnie.
And welcome back. And for those of you that are new, hey, distant Cuzzo, welcome. All right, so we're going to jump right on in. And today we're just going to focus on sex. Because it seems like
talk about sex, baby.
Yes. It seems like it's just the highlight of I feel like almost the last two shows. So let's talk about it. So what was one of the, I guess, highlights for you in the whole sex talk?
So, I mean, we knew that Lewis had sexual frustrations. We didn't know that Maurice had sexual frustrations. And I think we kind of touched on this in our last conversation about how women will be like, you know, we just had sex yesterday, and men will be like, but I just feel like I ain't getting enough sex. And you'll be like, it's never going to be enough.
Right.
And so, funny enough, here comes Maurice and Kimmi having the it's never going to be enough conversation as they pack. Well, as she's trying to convince him to go on the marriage counseling retreats.
Right.
So, I don't know. I think Maurice might have a bit of a sex addiction, because this is just like crazy that she was like, okay, we can have sex every day. And then he was like, okay, 2 times a day. And it's like, what? So yeah. I'm starting to like side eye Maurice a little bit, because I didn't even like the way he kept saying, I'm telling my wife what I need. And my wife's telling me that she's not going to give it to me. And I'm just like, where's to compromising Maurice, meeting in the middle, like this is your partner.
Yeah, like, it was definitely
out. Go ahead.
Yeah, it was definitely uncomfortable. It felt like that scene like went on for a very, very long time, and I definitely felt like Kimmi was like, "We can cut this scene now," because she definitely seemed uncomfortable. She's like, I definitely didn't think that it was going to go to this place. Like, I don't think that she really like knew that it was going to go to that place. And so
I've seen her talk so soft spoken and not firm in her decisions. And she just, I don't know, she almost put like a baby voice on to me when she was talking to him. I've never seen Kimmi like that.
Yeah, she definitely, it definitely seemed like a shutdown. And it could have been that she was just like, I really don't want to have this conversation on camera. Because again, we were filming this scene to talk about the retreat, and then you just switched it all up and just went out here and was like, I'm about to just put this out here. And she was like, okay. So it was definitely embarrassing, because like I said, I don't think she was prepared or ready for it. So but as far as like this whole, like you said, this compromise when it comes to sex and her being in a position, if I'm not mistaken, Kimmi is still currently working, yes?
Yeah, she hasn't left her job yet, I don't believe.
Okay, so she's working. I know she says she doesn't enjoy being an entrepreneur, but she's an investor. Like, they have something going on.
She actually is working with, not to cut you off, I'm sorry, but she's actually working with what's her name from what was the Atlanta show that we will watch with the ladies listing the homes?
Listing Atlanta? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Listing Atlanta. Can you name some of the cast members?
So you had Kiana.
Okay, not Kiana.
Watson.
Yeah.
You had.
She was like light skin, and she had issues with depression at one point. And she was a mom. She has 2 small children.
Yes, I know who you. So that's the other one. It was Kiana, and then it's Kiana and Kira. No, not Kira.
Yeah, Kira was the young one, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, I digress, but anyway, her and Kimmi are working on something like her, Kimmi, and Maurice actually have some type of firm that they are opening up in Huntsville, like a real estate firm, or like they're going to do like closings or something like that on homes.
Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
I saw that they're working together.
But so I was saying, as far as I can only imagine working, and especially in the midst of pandemic, COVID, like him wanting to even having sex every day. Like, I mean, ooh, Jesus. But like, I don't, the thing is that I'm just wondering how much has Maurice really checked in with Kimmi since the pandemic to be like, all right, I know that this is probably not something that you want to do, but I thank you for showing up and doing it. But like, I can only imagine, like, like how I would love to know the percentage of the essential workers during the pandemic, and even like people, because I see people on TikTok all the time being like, they may not be showing you guys this on the news, but like, folks are still getting COVID. Emergency rooms are definitely still being filled up, or there's a lot still happening. So you got a working woman that's still holding a 9 to 5, 5 to 9, because again, I'm pretty sure her hours are crazy. She's probably pulling anywhere between 12 to 14, 16-hour day shifts. And then I gotta come home and sex you up, like, and you're wanting it every day or twice a day. It is a bit much. And so whatever,
every day is excessive.
Yeah, I know it is. And
you're working,
especially with somebody having that type of career. I just think it, and I'm wondering if that's also why he wanted Kimmi to leave, because he's always having that conversation, and she's like, I'm not an entrepreneur. Like, that's you, and I respect you, but this is what I've done. This is what I've always loved. I've been doing it for 20 plus years or whatever. And he's just like,
he's starting to show his true Scott colors, like
traits, the Scott traits.
Yes. They like their woman home, cooking, and because I know Kimmi does a lot of cooking, and there for sex and catering to them. And I'm Maurice. So I was just like, wow.
Yeah,
Tiffany
it's a lot.
Tiffany is her name, who I was talking about.
From, Tiffany. Okay.
Ladies Who Lives Atlanta.
Yeah. Okay.
They're doing something.
Yes, Tiffany was the one that, she, and then I think she say she dealt with a little bit of bipolarism too. I feel like she did.
I definitely, I remember her saying like she was like really depressed, and she was having anxiety issues. I do remember that. So she's working with them.
Okay. Yeah, she was cool. She was definitely about her business, so it was definitely a good link up. I felt like everybody was, but our dear beloved friend, well, she was about her business too, but yeah, poor Robin. And that's somebody that I definitely feel like just should not come back to the show. I respect Kiana's decision. It is what it is. She felt like it just was not worth it, and it is what it is. But Robin definitely don't need to come back to that show.
Yeah, Robin needs to do
She needs the therapist and just need to see herself for what she saw herself as, which she probably didn't feel like she, but anyway.
Cousins, if you haven't checked it out, you can watch the first season of Ladies Who List Atlanta to see who and what we're talking about.
Yeah. So moving on to our next little sex couple here, Sex Me Up Land.
The other Tiffany.
With the Whitlows. So I don't know. Like, I'm really trying to understand.
I'm confused by them.
I am. I'm trying to understand, because like now all of a sudden, like all of these issues are just like coming out, and but what's interesting is, I don't know, like I
Tiffany
said,
seems very irritated with Louis.
yes, and like I said, I know everybody gets on me
The
about
weight.
not even just the weight, but like again, just the overall appearance. It's not even really so much the weight, just the overall appearance. And then looking at it, they don't match up. And I just feel like she signed on to being with someone that she knew that, she was like, okay, I can build nice little legacy. And hey, if I can get a baby out of it, he's got his financial portfolio looks great. My financial portfolio, so we'll never be in a situation where our children have to want for anything. Like I feel like she really had that mindset. Like it's not really about like, I really love this man. This is what, because we remember first season they were focusing and had a magnifying glass on everybody else's but relationship and marriage, but we've never yet seen or heard them talk about what they enjoy about each other, what they do for fun, there's nothing there.
So do you think that she thought that like she was a prize? I think I might have asked you this before, but that she was like a prize to him. So she thought that she would be able to pretty much be able to talk him into whatever she wanted. Like
whatever she wanted, probably.
He's not like, I don't think he's unattractive, but he may not be the best in the looks department. And she's like, hot little tenderoni or whatever. And she thought,
Tenderoni.
like she thought she was like his trophy wife.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was like whatever I say he's gonna do. And it's kind of like it ain't going as planned.
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which
I think.
I mean, speaking of us not really seeing anything with them, it looks like in the trailer for the the remainder of the season that they're going to go to the marriage retreat,
Mm-hmm.
and we're going to get to see a little bit more of their marriage and what's really going on.
Right.
And Louis doesn't seem too happy about Dr. Francis digging into his marriage.
But
Kimmi was like, "You did it to Marcel."
I mean, listen, it is what it is. I mean, yeah. You're not going to hide behind a professional like who's been doing this for many, many years. So if they thought that that's what was going to happen, they might have been able to do it in front of them, even though Marceau was very blunt about that. He was like, dude, like we know things. He said it on the reunion. He was just like, right. And I mean, even Louis was like, Marceau, I know you. And he was like, no, you don't know me. And I just, so they know something of each other that's enough to be like, I know. So,
but we did get to see Marcel say that he likes them now. That he likes Louis and Tiffany now. Well, he's like, I don't have any problems with Louis. You got any problems with Tiffany? So they're making their way.
I don't know. I don't trust it. I mean, Tisha might be okay because remember, it was all weird. Like Tisha randomly came to, we don't know nothing about you, so here you go. Here's your scene.
Yeah, that scene was very
like abrupt.
I don't know if they popped it up that way.
Like, like, oh no, I don't have a problem with her. We're cool. And then it's now that their little dirty laundry or something's coming out. It's like, oh, we're cool with them now. Because why? It takes it off of them a little bit.
Yeah.
We still checking for you though.
But the main event is Miss Wanda and Melody and Martell and Marceau, a little bit of Maurice, and then a little bit of Destiny, I guess. So it looks like there's an event. Destiny's Child. So it looks like there's an event that maybe outside of Destiny's. What does she have? beauty supply store.
I guess, is it maybe her reopening or her suites or something? Something's happening because she got balloons and stuff. So maybe she.
Right. So she may be having something. Anyway, it looks like the majority of what's happening is happening in the parking lot. But Melody stops by to say hello to Kimmi, who's inside of Destiny's place of business, and she does not speak to Destiny. And so Destiny feels some type of way about that. So we'll see how that goes down. But then Melody confronts Miss Wanda about allegations that Miss Wanda said that Sugar Mama, which is the Holt's youngest baby.
Hope / Cherie. Remember, she Melody Cherie.
Melody Cherie. That the youngest baby, apparently Miss Wanda said that the youngest baby is not Martell's. All them babies got Martell little round face. And,
right, I'm like,
child. Yeah. When I looked at them, the older three on this last episode, I was just like, those kids just look so much like Martell.
Mm-hmm.
There's no denying those.
There's no denying, exactly.
Did we hear? Did Miss Wanda actually say this though? Is this hearsay, or is there a clip rolling around or a tweet or whatever?
So I haven't seen the live that supposedly she did say this. I don't know if it was a live or she made a comment or whatever, but Melody was like, since you got so much to say online, here I am.
He was cursing
it's definitely given. I think that if somebody else said it, I was watching somebody's commentary and they said, I think that Mel has walked away from so much. And I think that she's just now at a breaking point where one, she's been embarrassed by her ex-husband. And then she's had all this drama with, certain ladies. And then now it's just like, we let it go before. You said something. We asked you not to speak on our children. We already said children are always going to be our whatever. I would never do that. And we didn't. We never seen Mel do that to Tisha's kids. We never seen so the thing is that she, I think that she's just fed up and she's like, y'all, this is obviously what you wanted, so I'm going to give you what you want. So say what you want.
So is that a jab at Melody or is it a jab at the children? Like to say that, that she's implying that Melody gets around or was cheating herself. Mm-hmm. Is that what she was trying to say?
Right. Yeah. She pretty much was saying, that she's like, nope, that's not that, So, I mean, I think it's a jab at both. I think it's a jab, obviously, at the kids. Because, again, just leave the kids out of it. These children ain't got nothing to do with nothing. They're here. They weren't asked to be here. So I just feel like it's just keep the children out of it. Just honor that. I don't care what we got going on. I can't see myself ever, that's just just a random little whatever story. But I have a lady that lives, near me, and we got real close. My kids got real close to my kids. Her kids got real close to me, and she pretty much, I was just kind of doing certain things for them, and she pretty much was I guess she just felt like it was too much, or she started to get jealous, or whatever it was. That whatever she pretty much just stopped talking to me and was like, yeah, no, I don't want you to pretty much be involved in my kid's life anymore. And I just was like, okay, it is what it is. Now that's up to you to tell your kids, because I'm not going to. But when I see the kids, they be like, hey, whatever, and I still speak to them. I still have little conversations, whatever. But I would never do that to those kids, because whatever your mom's issue is your mom's issue. It has nothing to do with us. Right. Now, honestly, unfortunately, we will never be how we used to be, because because your mom's decision, and I have to respect it, even though it's dumb. But it is what it is. So, like I said, I would never do anything. I would never, I just when it comes to kids, you just
I get it. I have family members, in-laws or whatever, who I don't necessarily get along with, but I would never treat their children differently, like their children.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah. Anyway, but
so that happened. But I will say that I noticed, because I always like to say that I think Van is not as prim and proper as she says. So Van got a little. She was being a little shady herself. It seems like. Well, first of all, when Melody was going in on Miss Wanda, Van just stood back with her arms crossed.
Yes.
That's
it was supposed to be her and Tisha, actually.
Yeah, everybody, because I think in Tisha's defense that if Ms. Wanda in fact did say something, it's like, Mom, you gotta feel the repercussions for what you did. If you did that, like, I'm not gonna step in and say anything. Yeah. If you said it, Mom, then you deserve this tongue lashing you're gonna get. It looked like it turned physical. I don't know. We gotta wait and see.
Yeah.
But to just go back a little bit before we get deep into the brawl that looked like it turned into, I see Van apparently screenshot a picture of Tisha in her team wife shirt. I remember you mentioning that you thought that was shady in itself. So apparently Miss Van thought it was shady too. And so she screenshotted it. Now, I don't know what happened, what she did. Like, I guess she posted it on social media. I don't know what she said. I know she mentioned something about free advertising. I don't know. Team Wife. I don't know if that's somebody's shirt line or something.
Probably
maybe
somebody's brand.
Did Melody end up coming out with a line or something that said Team? I don't know. But either way, seems like she was a little upset with Kimmi because from what I gather is that Kimmi screenshot whatever Van posted, and I'm assuming showed it to Tisha. I'm assuming that's what happened. That's how it seems like it's playing out. So Van was like, I'm gonna have to ask me about it.
She was like, why did Kimmi do that?
Well, Van, if you're gonna be shady on the internet, things gonna happen. Like, people gonna screenshot it and people gonna say, did you see this? Yeah. So but back to the main event. So, okay, whatever Melody and Miss Wanda exchanged words, and somehow it turned into a brawl between the Scott brothers and Martell. Well, I guess Maurice was trying to break it up. I don't know. It looked a little aggressive.
It looked weird, and not weird, but it looked, I don't know. I was a little confused in however they edited it, because it definitely looked like Martell was like trying to pull Melanie away from, and then it just like Maurice just like flipped and was like, what do you, and he's like, dude, like, I'm trying to actually remove her. I'm not trying to touch Wanda, or I'm not trying to touch whomever. I'm trying to actually remove this person out, and now y'all like it just turned, it didn't, like, when you look at at least what they've provided, when you look at the footage, it actually, and I'm never really like Team Martell, but I didn't really see Martell trying to start anything with the Scott brothers at all. Like, it really did look like he was really trying to remove her.
Oh, because I thought it looked like Martell was getting in Marceau's face, or Marceau was getting in Martell's face. I don't know. But Maurice was trying to step in the middle, and it got like, he got pushed basically. And so he started to push back. I don't know. It was all over the place. I can't wait to see what's going to happen. Melody did a really good job promoting the remainder of the season when she when she had live post when she went live during the actual brawl. So now it's really got people on edge wanting to know what really went down.
Yeah, she definitely put her producer hat on for sure.
She definitely did, because we got a black screen of her yelling Martell. So we're like, what's going on? Why is she yelling Martell?
Right.
And we see.
So yeah,
I can't wait.
So I will say, the only thing, going back a little bit, the only thing I will say is that I definitely don't agree of going into anybody's establishment and like not speaking.
If you are,
Yeah, if you are going to, you could have been like, hey, just hello, congratulations or whatever. Kimmi, let me see you for a second. Yeah, girl, I just wanted to say hi, but I didn't want to be in her establishment. I didn't want to be disrespectful, whatever. But I'm here just saying, hey, like, I don't know, like, you just got to be the bigger
I
person. And
told you, like,
I
if I'm
definitely
not
felt
speaking to
like
somebody, go ahead.
from when like it was like, at least the way that the trailer went, it was like Mel was coming for head. She's like, I'm coming, I'm sick of all of y'all all get on my nerves, every single one, everybody that's at this event besides Kimmi. So I'm gonna let Kimmi know that we cool before I start going on everybody from the in-laws to the mother to the the wives. Like, I think that she literally just was like, let me just let everybody know it's about to go down. So I just think that she just was out for blood, and she just was like, yeah, she could just like, girl, I'm not giving you no airtime. Goodbye.
Well, like I said, when I know I'm not speaking to like one individual person, when I walk into a room and they're there, I just kind of give like a general hello, like, hey y'all, like I say hey, so nobody can ever say, oh, she didn't speak to me.
She even speak.
I don't say individual, hey Kimmi, hey Destiny, hey blah blah blah. I say hey y'all, and that way everybody got a hey y'all, and yeah. So and I actually had an incident like similar to that where, like I said, I say a general hey y'all. I didn't individually say hi to anyone when I walked in. I said hey y'all, and the person was like, you can't speak. And I was like, when I walked in, I said hey y'all. That includes everyone. By the end of the night, it was basically a all-out brawl, kind of like what happened over there happened to me too. And it was like, dang. I said, hey y'all, like, we ain't even speaking. So why would I just like come up to you and be like, hey, and this wasn't even at a person's house or event. Well, it was their event. It was their event. I'll take that back. It was their event, but it wasn't like at their personal property or whatever.
Right.
So, rule of thumb, Melody, just say hey everybody or hey y'all. Then
yes,
I could ever say you ain't speak, even though.
But like I said, I think that she was out for one, so I think that she wanted. It was definitely given. Probably, oh, Destiny want to step in my face. She gonna get it too. So I just think.
But it's like, dang, the audacity, girl. Like you got big balls walking up in that girl's place of business, and if it was her event, coming to her event, walking in her place of business, and paying her dust. Like, wow. Okay, yeah. Melody. Big male.
Right. Yeah. I don't know. Unless Martell said, hey, I know, you and Destiny, but I want to go inside real quick and just say something because Martell was in there. So unless
he kind of was like
something like that where I want to go in, and she probably was like, okay. And then that's when she just was like, well, I'm not going to speak to her. And he might be like, oh my gosh, all right, Mel, do whatever. And then she was like, hey, Kimmi. So that's the only, like, I mean, I'm not saying that, like I said, she was out for blood, but that's the only thing I can think of possibly that, that there was, even though still Martell, I ain't gonna say he ain't say, oh Mel, don't do this. Just say hello to the child.
He just was like, look nervous, like, I'm just gonna follow her out the door. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Wanda show enough is good. Baked potatoes, because Wanda could really cook. Long ass name. So rude, like really. I guess you know what, y'all. I guess my dog is saying like that's enough.
It's time to wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
I was about to say something like one last thought, but Bubbles made me.
Where's Stormy? That's the last thought. Where's
Stormy? That when I'm confused. She's gotta be showing up on the next, because she literally said it alive. She was like, oh, I'm gonna be on the show, y'all want to see like more into my life, whatever. And so I'm like, okay. And then I'm like, this is the what? We didn't see Stormy. So did y'all literally just cut Stormy all out? Like, you just edited her out? Like, that's it. Like, the next time we're going to see her is going to be at this brawl, because
because she was definitely there
to the season finale. Because so we're going to be looking at all season, and then it's not going to probably happen until the season finale.
She was definitely there, because remember, her and Ms. Wanda had their issue
when she said the food wasn't
the food was nasty.
Yes. Yeah. So anyway, y'all. So yes, y'all, let us know in the comment section, what did y'all think of this last episode before the next the mid-season whatever that premieres in September. Child, that's a long time. Come on, Carlos. You gave us so many to be continued. That was the problem. He gave us too many to be continued. Them to be continues was 2 episodes, and he could have just gave us the rest of the season.
Right. Got to keep us watching, though,
I guess. But yeah, so you guys let us know in the comment section. What are your thoughts? Does Maurice have a little bit of a sex addiction? Does Big Lou have a sex addiction, or is just Big Lou not getting laid?
I'm kind of side with Big Lou.
That Tiff is saying that she's laying it down. And, are they really a good fit? Like, are we really going to see the Whitlows win, or are we going to see the Whitlows lose? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not about tearing people's marriages apart, but at this point, I don't know, Tiff.
It ain't looking.
It's given. Right. I would prefer for somebody else to probably be with Big Lou, because, like, I don't dislike him. Like, I don't really, the only thing that, like, I had an issue with him is that he always seemed to become real big when the cameras was not around with everybody else. He was always in the confessions.
Or real big, like bigger, like he gained weight or something. I was like, wait a minute, what?
No, like, you got buff, real puff this little self-esteem up.
Yeah, he did.
Off everybody else. That was the only issue I had with him. But other than that, I mean, he seems to be shake out to be an okay dude. Again, besides me knowing what he looks like, that he has the compound, that he's sex deprived. I still don't know. And he's a father. I really don't.
Apparently somebody in his side of the family passed away, which leads me back to my commentary from the last one. Like, I didn't even understand that. Why he had to ask Tiffany if he was going to ride down with her, or if she had asked him if he was going to ride down with her. I don't know.
Yeah, that, and then also this whole thing with Tiff.
He like Tiff.
I lost my.
We can't. No, him saying, Tiff, we can't make a baby if we ain't having sex.
Child, yeah. I don't know. It's a lot. But anyway, y'all let us know in the comment section what y'all think. All right. We out. Peace.